Okay then, Raiders, we are back. We've got loads to go over today as the Flickering Flames event ended just yesterday, but got overshadowed with everything that was happening. We've also got to talk about the expedition as we run into expedition number 2, and it appears that Embark are going to be looking into different ways of doing it to incentivize you more to go through with it. On top of that, we've also got an array of massive issues inside of the game with loads of login failures and connection issues that have now been addressed. And we have got to talk about cheaters, as it appears that there is so much more going on in this scene than what meets the eye. Tifu, yeah, we're looking at you, my man. Nonetheless, we've got loads to go over. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Check out our incredible sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink option. And we've now got our own creatine and hydration blend of Gamerade. So if you want to get involved with that, the link's down in the description. Use code CloudPlayers at checkout for a cheeky discount. Not only that, but we're doing a giveaway here on the channel for Raider tokens. If you want to get your hands on it, it is very, very simple. Head down into the comment section and just put a fire emoji this time. Why? Because this game is absolutely on fire. We're announcing it in a couple of days, so stay tuned to the channel for that one and the Discord link in the description. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now inside of Arc Raiders. Now, starting off, I'm going to let you guys know that I've got my ear to the floor because right now we are on the 14th of January in Q1 of 2026, and we're waiting on the new roadmap coming from Embark Studios. Now, people have been asking, when will the roadmap be shown? And CM Lily has stated that there's no information on that. Doesn't even state that there's no information on that yet. They're just a blanket statement of we have no info on it. So will we even receive a roadmap for Arc Raiders this year? We'll have to wait and see. One thing we do know though is that the Flickering Flames event has now finalized, and yesterday during the latest patch update we actually finished the Flickering Flames event. Now this is massively upsetting for me. The event itself I wasn't too bothered about, but I'm actually going to really miss the cold snap map condition. I just thought it was so damn enjoyable, and it was definitely something that I enjoyed doing on a daily basis. Let me know in the comment section if you're missing that cold snap already. Let's see what it is that it rolls into though as we go into next week with the next set of trials that hopefully involve a new map rotation. Talking about in-game though, there is a lot to go over with regards to the expedition, as around 1 million people, that is about between 5 and 10% of the total player base with the 12 million copies sold, which is a decent amount, and with around 35 to 40% of those players getting the full skill points, it definitely meant that there was a lot more room for growth, meaning that realistically they would want more people to go in for the wipe and actually do the expedition. Now, they completely acknowledge that it isn't the most engaging thing just to go for the money on the 5 million potential to actually get the skill points for it, and the potential outcome of disincentivizing using your gear, which is what kind of people look forward to towards the end of the recycle reset. So they're kind of looking into revisions on that one, as the first expedition was an absolute nightmare. Then it's exactly why I didn't do it. Never do something the first time round, man. Never, because that's when the mistakes happen. But Embark have also now stated that they're investigating several aspects to determine what the direction to move into with expeditions in the future. It's studying data on players who are taking things a little bit slower and are chipping away at the first expedition at their own pace, seeing if there's any ways to like bring a little bit more variety to the process or incentivize participation overall. And Embark's keen for these players not to feel as though they are being like left behind, according to Watkins. Now, it's absolutely huge that that's what they're wanting to do, because for me personally, the expedition is a great idea. It just doesn't incentivize enough by giving a few skill points and some stash space. I don't know about you, it just wasn't enough for me to click the button and participate in. Nonetheless, hopefully they change that up and we see some more coming into the expeditions before the next one actually folds through. Moving on to the next topic though, we have got a very big problem inside of the game right now, as thousands of people are now having issues connecting to the game, whether that's the online services being completely unavailable on their systems or login failures due to a service interruption. Thousands of people are making reports all over Discord. I'm seeing post after post after post absolutely everywhere. So much so that CM Birdie, our community manager, stated that I'm sorry you're experiencing this, but it has been reported to the team. I don't have an estimated time of arrival at the moment for the fix, but the team will look into it. Now, hopefully this gets rectified very very soon, because this is just writing off thousands of people across the board. I'm intrigued though, are you guys having this problem? Let me know in the comment section below if you have had this problem. Although when we're talking about problems, at least in my eyes, there are some bigger problems at hand when it comes to Arc Raiders right now. As this post right here pretty much said it all in the bug category of the Reddit page on Arc Raiders. It's for Embark's attention that Arc Raiders has been cracked. I won't say where or how to, but pirates can now play the game online with people who paid for it through a bypass method, meaning that things can go pretty badly if not patched soon. It essentially means more hackers, more RMT spams, and it's already starting to happen as people are getting RMT spams left, right, and center. You can see on this listing right here that this is Vovo's block list, and oh my damn lord, that is mental, the amount of people. And apparently there's a full 50 out of 50 limit on the bans on side of your block list, which is absolutely crazy, but it just seems to be getting worse and worse and worse. Now, fingers crossed Embark do approach this in some way, shape, or form and actually manage to solidify the game a little bit better and make sure that pirates can't actually get hold of it for free, because, well, then you're setting bans in place and then people are just re-downloading it on different platforms for free of charge. It's absolutely nuts to me. Absolutely nuts. But we were talking about bans though. We've got one big ban that was essentially the most well-known in the last 24 hours, and that was Tfue. If you guys don't know Tfue, you've been under a rock. He is a streamer that streams here on YouTube with around 11 million total subscribers, and he has been having a bit of an issue as he managed to get banned inside of Arc Raiders. Now, allegedly, based on the circuit itself, they're all speaking about the fact that he got banned because he had a foot pedal, which is really odd. Nonetheless, Tfue was one of the people using the dev commands to actually brighten up his game and take the graphics all the way down. He tested it throughout a stream to essentially bring attention to it for the development team, and he got banned. So no idea really why he got banned. Speculation is saying that the foot pedal is not a organic method. Other people are saying, well, don't use the bloody dev command, man. We can't make exceptions for streamers. It's not how this world works, and it shouldn't be the case in any way, shape, or form. But he got unbanned around 24 hours later, so I'm really glad that he is back. He is a great streamer. He does a great job, but maybe don't mess around with things that you shouldn't be messing around with. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. Moving forward from that, though, we've got to take a look at your top comments. As yesterday, we went over the new kettle nerf, with alongside that having a big-ass trigger-nade nerf that hammered us, and some new skins and a balance update that you guys all need to see about. It wasn't as big as I wanted it to be. Hopefully we'll receive something else soon, but right now, this is what we're dealing with a brand new store rotation, so go and check it out. But these top comments right here, first one is with Runs with Scissors, saying, going to Mr. Cold Snap condition, nice loot and Raider hatch options, you couldn't beat it. Now, for me personally, it was just nice to have a bit of a fresher movement inside of the game, and no, I'm not talking about fresh as in ice cold and really crisp. What I mean is being able to run around and just getting cold out in the environment, having to pay attention to whereabouts you are, and getting in and under cover to warm up before you go back out there. It just made me a little bit more aware of the map surroundings and what was happening inside of the game, and it really made you concentrate on it a little bit further. I did really enjoy it, but I do hope that they bring this sort of thing back very soon, and it's not just something that they just kind of bring in once and then eradicate. I know it's probably not likely to happen, and we'll see it next winter, but yeah, man, I really am going to miss it, and I can't wait for the next one and see what they do with the game next. This next one right here coming from Wretch states, been waiting on that skin, but I don't think I can get over those pants. Now, this was the weirdest thing for me. The skin that they're talking about in question right now is the Abyss set, and the Abyss set has been one that we've all been waiting for a very long time. Although, unfortunately, we have got some really weird stock-in fillers. And by stock-in fillers, I mean that, yes, we have got some really thick thighs. My lord, I don't understand what on earth is going on with it, but nonetheless, this skin is exactly how it is, although people are petitioning for that thing to be bloody changed, because the top half looks A grade, the bottom half looks half grade. I don't know either. It's wild. Obviously, I bought it, but my lord, I would really wish that they would change those trouser points. And finally, this one here from Dwight Mann states, when do the men in this game gain the ability to grow facial hair? I want a mustache. Yes, this has obviously been a conversation that has been in the game for a very very long time now. Since the game launched, we've wanted to know, where are the beards, where are the mustaches? It's a very small quality of life change, and it shouldn't affect absolutely anybody. But it does, and we want them. I'd love a bearded character. Right now I run a female, but I would probably run a male character and whack a beard on it so it looked a little bit more like myself if I was able to do so. I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments if you want the beard. Upvote the one that has the most amount of votes, and we want to see exactly how many people want these bloody beards in the comment section below. If you want to feature in the next video for the top comments, hit the like button down in the comment section on your top comments, and we will feature the top 3 in the next video. With that being said, though, unfortunately, that's all we got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.